All right, what's good, guys? Good morning to you. Good to see you, man. Gravity, GM Sir, De Yank. Hello, sir. Appreciate all the kind words. Mike, hello, sir. Let's get into it. Let's do this damn thing. Hey, good morning, brother. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Looks like everybody is watching over on YouTube. Thank you for that, guys. Hey, guys, if you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe here over on YouTube. It is SlamX Official. Over on X, it is SlamX.io. By the way, brand new episode of The Beat with Oscar Ramos. Awesome dude. Awesome content. Gives a pretty killer breakdown of the macro crypto market. Love it. Once a week, tune into The Beat. Again, new episode up today. Dude, it's going to be a week. I can feel it. A great one. I feel it. Even if that means a slow week, I'll take it, dude. I'll take the slow weeks, given how crazy the crazy weeks in this space get. Man, oh man, I'll take the slow weeks. Prepping for this morning show on Inside NFTs. Like, I'm just struggling to find news and stories and whatever to talk about. And like, to a small degree, I start stressing about that, right? I'm like, I need things to talk about. And then I remember, dude, like, enjoy those moments when they come. Like, enjoy the hot times, the unrelenting stories, the crazy market action. But when it slows down, man, enjoy that too, because, you know, you start to miss that when things get crazy. So right now, I'm just enjoying the pace of things. It is slow. It is slow with the holiday here coming this week. 4th of July coming up Thursday, I think. And just summer slowness. But with that said, there's a lot going on still in the crypto market behind the scenes, right? SEC stuff. The political landscape's getting crazier by the day. So there's a lot going on behind the scenes, just not in the market yet. But it's there. It's bubbling up. So stay engaged, guys. You know, like, while I'm tempted to... Man, I'm tempted to touch grass, but instantly not, right? It's not the time to disengage. It is the time to stay on top of stuff, to stay ahead of everybody else who is touching grass. And we're going to look into the market today, into the NFT market in particular. But in the numbers, you'll see people are disengaging a little bit. Rightfully so. Hey, most people probably do need a break, but this is not when we take a break, honestly. And let me also say, guys, if you want to take a break and touch grass, that's what this show is honestly for. All the content that I do, it's honestly to make it your time in this space easier, so maybe you don't have to be in here 24/7 like I know all of us have done at points. It's tough. It is tough to do. I get why people take a break. This show is here so you guys can do that if you want, right? All right, let's get into it. Breaking news. That's like my favorite thing to do. I think you know that by now. It's not even breaking news, but thought this is cool as hell, man. Dave Portnoy, who has a great morning show too. I don't know if you guys have ever watched it. He focuses a bit more on like stocks, traditional investments, but also in crypto. More and more lately in crypto. But I love it with a very pro-Bitcoin statement here. Only crypto anyone should be touching. By the way, I don't even agree with him, but only Bitcoin. I get the sentiment. I knows where it comes from. DeYank, brother, I know you do, man. I still hope, I pray to God I pray to God that gets figured out, dude. Like, brutal. There's hope. There's honestly hope. Still trying to get that contact. Don't know what they can do. Like, I picture this, like, having come from the world of, like, tech support. At some level, there's only so much the tech support guys can do. But, like, at the fundamental level, if it's all kosher, dude, if that's the correct seed and it's the, you know what I mean? Like, it's got to be there. My only question is it the right seed, and who the hell can verify? I trust you, though. So, tricky, dude. Tricky. Oh, that's a bummer. A bummer to start on for sure. Hope it gets figured out. All right. So anyway, disagree. Fully disagree that Bitcoin's the only thing you should touch. I want to touch Solana. Yeah. If you could touch a Solana, I would totally touch a Solana. I would touch an ETH. I would touch a lot of crypto. I would. I'd get involved with all of it. Let's peek at the market real quick. Do you want to mention a lot of talk this morning about the Ethereum ETFs being delayed? I don't quite know where that's coming from. There is a Bloomberg analyst who said it's not coming this week. And that's where the delay conversation is coming from. It's not coming this week. A lot of us were hoping it would, but we never had confirmation that it is coming this week. Because of the holiday, just because of timing, I mean, nothing is going to go perfectly. it sounds like it's not going to happen this week. It could be next week. Most likely those S1s are getting back to the filers end of this week, maybe early next week. Maybe we got a couple weeks to go before they're here. There's no official delay. That's the part I want to clarify. As far as I've seen, there's not an official delay here yet. It's a lot of people taking this Bloomberg analyst words and just running with the delayed headline. It's a headline. That's just the narrative people are pushing out there, you know? Oh, hey, by the way, DeYank, Lemon had good advice. Oh, Lemon's here now, too. Your old computer, like, don't use it. It's good advice, right? If you formatted your computer and you use it, the more you use it, your chances to be able to restore the old computer, your old data, it's gone. It overwrites these sectors, right? It's how the hard drive works, and you probably know this. But yeah, I mean, maybe worth restoring it and double checking the seed and all that stuff. Anyway, that was some good advice from Lemon, so I wanted to mention that. Tickle, good morning, sir. We got an NFT. We got a whitelist giveaway. Let me get through this, hit the crypto, and then we're going to do our whitelist. And I showed it to you guys last week, that Pop Collective collection coming to Bitcoin. Got a bunch of spots. I want to make sure you guys get up on that. Lemon, my techie bro. Anyway, this is, I mean, it's clickbaity. It is true, though. ETF's not happening this week, most likely. They're just not delayed. That's all. All right. And then we saw this really cool story this morning that Sony is launching a Bitcoin and crypto exchange. Interesting. I don't know what it looks like. I don't know where it lives, where it's hosted. And I checked this. I don't think there were any more details other than just that the simple fact that they want to launch an exchange. Pretty cool. It's, you know what it is? It's just the name Sony being involved with crypto, right? They got these patents for NFTs. They have definitely signaled they're crypto and blockchain and NFT friendly for sure, right? So it's this. This is all that matters here. It's just getting these names that we're all familiar with, these juggernauts in this ecosystem. It's good shit. So we'll see what comes to that. Really cool story, though, to start the morning. Let me refresh our crypto. CoinGecko, I should say. Nice morning. Nice way to wake up this morning, seeing most crypto here in the green. Bitcoin up almost 2%. ETH up 2.1%. Solana up 3.7%. Solana still riding high after the ETF news they had last week. The Solana NFT ecosystem looking really awesome, too. Really awesome. In fact, the Solana ecosystem looks unlike any of the others right now. It does. So might be the place to be putting your attention if you want to trade NFTs. By the way, hang on. No, I'm jotting down a note because I had some thoughts about the NFT market. Yeah, hang on. I'm writing this down. Dude, I don't know if I should admit this. I don't make notes for my shows, really. I prep. I get my content all together, but I don't make notes. I don't have any pre-thought like segments. I don't script out my shows. Like a lot of people do script out their content. I don't. Probably should. I probably should, honestly. But I just had a thought come to me. I want to make sure to hit on here. It's a little reason why I think NFTs are going to cook and why I think people actually might prefer NFTs to trading fungible tokens. That might sound insane, but I don't know about that. I don't know. Anyway, crypto market looking solid this morning. Dig it. And then finally, just to look at the ETF inflows, outflows from last week for the 5 days last week. Inflows outpacing outflows. Good day. I mean, good week. Good week. Solid week. And Friday really ramping up. So that's coming after the Solana ETF, hype. So really, just the market right now being fueled mostly on that news. 2 Solana ETFs have been filed for. And the market responding. We'll take it. All right, we'll get to NFTs. I want to drop some whitelist info. Did we just see a Boogle sale? We sure did. Look at that. A $191,000 Boogle sale. Solana's cooking, fam. That should be enough to push that. Well, it's just one sale. Volume is low. I was hoping that'd be in the top 20. Where's that going to be? There we go. 22. Dude, Boogle's one of the most exclusive communities over on Solana. These go for $250,000. You know, when they sell, they're around this price. This is actually probably one of the cheapest we've seen in a bit. But yeah, big time sale. Yeah, always noteworthy when a Boogle sales. Yeah, tiny 100 edition collection. Easily the most expensive, like PFP over on Solana. You love to see it, man. Okay, so here we go. Here's our whitelist. Again, Tickle, thank you, sir. Appreciate this. FTX holds a lot of Solana. That's my understanding, a lot. Good morning, Loot. Good morning, Dead. Great to see you guys. Okay, so Pop Collective. These are RWAs, okay? They've got these cards. Let's just say 1920. I'm making up a year. But these are early 1900 cards. These are vaulted. They are now fractionalized. And that is what's being sold is these fractionalized cards. So relatively small collection. 5,240. These are all graded. So when you get your ordinal, right? You get your ordinal, you're going to get your, I'm assuming, card number. Unless it's the whole set that's fractionalized, but they're going to be graded. So I'm assuming it's individual cards that are graded. And again, they're fractionalized too. So maybe it's these 4 cards. Actually, it's 500 or so. Okay. This is cool. This is really cool. And ultimately, Pop Collective is looking to be kind of like, oh, geez. What's the collection over on Polygon that has, dude, my browser's all fucked. Not good. I'm going to get this. Hang on. I'm like Joe Biden right here, struggling with the word. It's the Polygon project that has all the Pokemon cards graded, vaulted in the Bricks vault. What is that called, guys? Help me. I can see it. Courtyard. It's Courtyard. It's like Courtyard. I think this is like our Courtyard over on Bitcoin. Really cool stuff. So, if you want a whitelist, we definitely got some spots to give away. 2 things you got to do. Just 2 things. I'm going to drop you their tweet to like and retweet. And then other than that, you just got to reply to a tweet I'm going to drop you for the show. You got to reply to it with your Discord name and then your wallet address. Boom, Loot. Thank you, sir. Okay. Guys, like and retweet that bad boy. And then let me show you what I need you to comment on. Let's do this one. I don't care if you retweet this. You should, though. You should. You at least like this one. I don't care. You don't have to retweet it. Retweet the other one, though. And then on this tweet here, ba-boom. Okay. This tweet here, drop your Discord name, drop your wallet address. That's simple. Easy whitelist here. Easy. No randomness. We got 20 spots, right? If we get over 20, it's going to be the first 20 that get in, but appreciate it, Tickle. Cool whitelist, honestly. Really cool. All right, I'll give you a reminder, I don't know, midway through the show, towards the end of the show, make sure you guys get into that. But there you have it. All right, looking at the NFT market. Man, that Boogle sale is so cool. Gonna poke around here. I'm gonna spend a little bit of time on here too, guys, because the market is looking, slow, but also interesting. Market up right now with crypto being up, with floor prices being up. Again, really, really interesting time for the NFT market. Volume low, but again, prices up here. So the cross-chain NFT ecosystem, we're looking at the Crypto Slam 500 index up 0.67%. On the week, actually, up at this point, too. I'm actually shocked. But it's been a minute since we've seen a 7-day stretch actually up in the green. You see it right here, up 0.22%. Yeah, I kind of figured this. Kind of figured the 30 and 60 days would not look so good. Now, question is, are we going to get this? Like this little, you see how we get these little recoveries here? And then it's just continuing that downtrend? That's what we normally see. Is that what we're in for here? Or are we going to get a nice sustained little recovery, leveling off period. I'm leaning towards, honestly, guys, I'm leaning towards a nice little recovery. Not right this moment, though. Not right this moment. But I think all of us kind of have the same time frame, like end of the summer, later this year. Definitely see it coming. Sales, though. I want to check out our sales. Both 24 hours, 7 days, month. Got some fresh new data periods in, okay? All right, so sales yesterday actually adjusted down. We were just over 16 million in sales at this point, adjusted down to 15.9. Guys, that happens because wash trades, right? Some sales, if they're traded again, right? And if an NFT is traded again in a certain period of time and it's bouncing between specific wallets that already had traded it, the algorithm catches it. It's categorized as a wash sale. So now we have this is probably just one big sale, right? But now categorized as a wash sale. Brings us down to 15.9 million. Sales actually up over the weekend, right? Friday, Saturday down, but then Sunday actually up. And yeah, we don't see that a whole heck of a lot. Sometimes indicates maybe just sentiment, maybe just that we're heading in the right direction. Might mean nothing, might just mean there were a couple big sales that day, but certainly feeling a kind of energy in this space as low as things are getting. And then, guys, profit's still in the negative. It's hanging around this $1 million mark. But let's switch to the weekly view. I like this. Because we did break that downtrend. We were 3 weeks in a row of declining NFT sales. Last week breaking that. So actually finishing up last week. Sellers down, buyers down, transactions down. So slowing down, but I'm assuming, and we see it right there, yes, average sale price actually up. And then trade profits still pretty damn awful. In fact, is that our lowest this year? I think it might be. Hang on. I'm going to zoom this out a little bit. I think that is our lowest trade profits this year. No, actually, it's not. Negative 10 million in February. Okay. Looks like that is probably our second lowest of the year. Okay. Hey, whatevs. Now I'm looking, and this is what I want to spend time on, guys. I'm more worried about the participation, right? Our buyers and sellers. So sellers 133,000. Gonna guess that's our lowest of the year. In fact, guys, I think it's our lowest in a lot longer than that. I'm gonna make this bigger actually, because you really got to see the full screen on here. Let's try that. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, not perfect, but I think this will work. All right, so what I want to do ultimately is compare what's going on right now to historical numbers. Okay, so sticking on the weekly view. And again, I'm just looking for the last time we were lower. Actually, this chart might be more useful for that. Let me see. Although I think, yeah, is this giving us weekly? Yes. Yeah, it is. I'm going to try this as opposed to just looking straight at the numbers here. So we're looking at sellers. Sellers is the blue line. All right, 133,000. Yeah, I mean, we're already back. Okay, very clearly it is already the lowest of this year. Very clearly. Hang on, is this correct? I'm just eyeballing this. I think it is, but hang on. Am I crazy? Can you guys see this okay? This dot, I don't know, maybe I'm crazy. This dot to me looks higher than that. Am I crazy? Hang on. Oh, it's the orange line. It's not the blue line. Jesus. My bad. Okay. It's the orange line. Jesus. Okay. This little dot here. 133,000. Tell you what, guys, this might be our lowest since sometime in 2022. I actually think that's what we're looking at. And I'll take lower sellers, by the way. I'll take lower sellers. I'd rather not see lower buyers, and that's what I want to get to next. By the way, any of you are welcome to dive in and dig into the numbers too live with me, because that's what we're looking at next is buyers. How low? When is the last time we were lower, basically? 133 sellers. I'm pretty sure this is our lowest. Honestly, this might go back prior to 2022. This could be our lowest since 21. Could be. Yeah, dude, it actually is. It actually is. And that's not a bad thing. If you have people that are holding, that's fine as long as our buyers isn't the lowest since the same time frame. In fact, if sellers are going way down but buyers are going up, super bullish indicator. Super bullish. Okay. I'm just making sure because this is kind of wild to me. Yeah. Yeah, I think this is the case. It looks like last week was our lowest weekly sellers since July 26, 2021. So the week of July 26, 3 years ago. Almost exactly 3 years. Interesting. All right, making a note. And now we do the same with buyers. 279,000 buyers. I mean, this is already easier. We were already lower in March. We had 274,000 there. Actually, even more recent than that. The week of April 8th. So 2.5 months ago, we already had less buyers. To me, that's a really good trend. To me, that's that's what I want to see. Sellers at a 3-year low, buyers at a 10-week low. I'll take that. I just want to see now historically where this puts us, right? So when I'm looking at buyers, are we at the levels we saw in previous bear markets, or are we at levels we saw in previous bull markets? That's also something I'm watching for, because I'll tell you what, while it is a crypto bull market, it still feels like it's this is more of a micro NFT bear market. It is. I think this is an NFT bear market still. And with that said, if we are in an NFT bear market, we're decently above bear market buyer levels. I need some jams for this. So yeah, buyers right now smashing what we saw last fall by a lot, by like 100,000. So about 100,000 more, maybe we'll say like 75,000 more unique buyers than last fall, which is great. And higher than we saw, let's put it this way, on par or higher than we saw the end of 2022 going into the beginning of 2023. At the very least, very, very interesting to know how we stack up against those periods. And you got to believe, this is just what I assume, but when the NFT market starts really picking up, it's sales volume that comes up to meet it, but also a whole rush of new people coming back in. Not even new people, even if it's people who are disengaged. Those people returning. You know, I think we hear a lot of people saying we're not really growing the user base here. I don't think that's true. I don't. I think we are actually growing users, and I think that is thanks to, honestly, all these L2s. Yes, it's spreading us thin, it is, but I do think this stuff is way more accessible than it ever was, ever. And I think Lemon, you just turned it all on its head, and that's probably it. That's fair to point out, though, honestly, dude. That is really, really fair to point out that some of this is colored by specific collections that didn't exist back then. It's a really fair point. Okay, I'll say this. Doesn't matter how much TA you do. It doesn't matter. There are so many variables here, so many. So this is all my temperature check. This is just feeling out how we stack up compared to those historical times. But yeah, there's a lot of variables here. And I'm going to show you a couple right here. It's a really good point, Lemon. Oh, man. Yeah, we should be seeing a whole lot of tattoos out there, right? All right, what's going on? There we go. Okay. 2022, we didn't have D-Market, right? We didn't have all these extra people being tracked like in this ecosystem. I don't know if a lot of these people are actually like NFT people either. I assume they're not. But you also have these collections like Dozuki. I don't think that's an SPL 20 collection. Pretty sure it's not, but tons of buyers, tons of sellers in that. Every single day, we're in the thousands. It adds a lot of color to this. A lot. It is hard to tell. It is hard to tell how many of those are new people, how many are legit traders, and how many are just these, like, dupe wallets. I'm embarrassed to say how many wallets I'm up to now. And for as little as I trade, I'm probably at 75 wallets, maybe. Dude, I probably am. Let me think here. I'm going to peek just on the ETH side. And a lot of those have nothing. Like, nothing. They've just been created to, like, maybe sign a transaction, claim a free NFT, right? Just that kind of thing. How many am I up to? Hang on. Yeah, I'm probably just on ETH. And just MetaMask, like 40 wallets. And so, okay, so that's not counting my Tezos wallets and my Say wallets, and I've got a couple Flow wallets in. Jeez. Yeah, even looking down this list. Oh, and then think about this. Let me think. Okay, here's something I have to ask. This might be a really stupid question, but I got to ask the team. Does it count my Polygon wallet as a unique wallet, you know, compared to my Ethereum wallet? Same address, right? But does it count them as unique if I make a trade? I'm guessing it would. I'm guessing it would, right? So, like, does my one wallet address count the same? Does it count as unique on Ethereum, Polygon, Immutable, any other L2s? It might. Lemon, as if you don't have probably 100 yourself, man. I'm sure you do. Okay. So there's weekly, and honestly, there's a lot more to get into there. There's a lot more. I'll break that down in my newsletter. But at least not our lowest this year. You know, that's our silver lining there. Monthly sales. Monthly sales a little different. Yeah, monthly we are the lowest of 2024. And how far? Yeah, okay. How far back do we have to go to see lower? It's just October. It's just the depth of the bear market. September, October. But yeah, this is a slow time of the year. It is historically. I mean, you see that. Historically, when we start taking our little summer hibernation, we're so opposite here. It's funny. People actually do go touch grass. I don't know who these people are, but people actually do that, it seems, right? But July, just, man. It's funny, too, looking at 2023, just in context, how like, last year was dead. Last year was just dead. So, yeah, expect this slow summer. We'll see how the ETFs, Ethereum, and then Solana wishful thinking, you know, thinking that might come this year. It's not. I can't imagine it is, but we'll see how those impact the market. But, God, that Boogle. I wonder who bought that. But I'll tell you what, there is interest. Oh, God, we got to get to Pudgy Penguins. I know we talked about this. I gotta carve out some time. We gotta touch those Pudgies. You know what I mean? We gotta touch those Pudgies. That's ridiculous. Okay, keep this in mind. Keep this in mind here. Look at Solana NFT floors here. Look at that. Okay, look. Keep looking. Keep looking. Keep looking. And now look at ETH. All right, so ETH, and I'm just gonna focus on the majors right here. Bored Apes, Pudgy Penguins, Mutant Apes. All right. You see what's going on there? We're going to see the same on Bitcoin, at least as of this morning, right? Puppets, Quantum Cats, Node Monks, and OMB actually up a little bit, but those majors all down. I still don't. Do we got a proper term for those guys? What do you guys don't call them blue chips, right? Do you call them majors? What do you call them? I hate blue chips. Yeah, I hate blue chips, man. I like majors a little better. Yes, dude. That is not too much. Dude, that's not too much to ask. That's all of us want. We'll get it, dude. We will definitely get it again. We'll definitely get it again. And I'll tell you what. That is almost the point of right now of what I'm showing you. That's actually happening. It's happening over on Solana right now. Two tiny examples. Tiny, 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 right? This isn't enough to say we got a trend here yet. But Sensei. Why did I just say Sensei? Sensei, I believe Gigabud's new. And I'll tell you this, even if it's only 2 new mints, it's 2 more than we're getting anywhere else. I don't think we've seen any great successful Bitcoin mints here in the past few weeks. We've done some of them together, right? We did that Tezos mint a couple weeks back. Like, we're not seeing successful new mints anywhere. And yet, magically, in the past 7-ish days here, we are seeing that on Solana. Okay, here's Sensei. These just minted yesterday. And guys, already, let me zoom out. I'm watching to see if these guys crack 1 million in volume. They might. Almost 800,000 right now in volume. Bad Lads, by the way, cooking. Absolutely cooking. Your top 3 collections, all Solana. We looked at this morning, too. If I wipe out these Polygon collections, probably half the top 10 is Solana. Oh, geez. I mean, look how many Solana collections we got up here. Let's look at it this way. Let's look at anything over 250 million in sales volume here. Past 24 hours, let's look at that. Filter Solana. 8 collections on Solana. Over 250,000 in sales volume. Fraganas, dude. That's one that collection's different. That collection's really different. The type of volume they have, the kind of people still trading in there, very different. But point of this is to show you guys, Solana NFTs cooking. Look at those floor prices up in the past 24 hours. Let me peek at the 7 days. It's got to be up more. Yeah. Look at that. Fraganas, you'd be up 2x. You'd be up 2x on the week in Fraganas. Over 50% in Mad Lads, almost 50% in SMB. Tensorian, 61%. Dude, stuff is cooking over on Solana. This is okay, I don't want to push people in that direction yet if you've not traded there, because it's way too short of a time frame to say that something has changed, right? That we have a new meta going on, right? That it's Solana NFT season. It might be. This is your alert. This is your warning to start looking over there, and that's what we'll be doing too daily, right? But this is definitely our key or our clue to start watching over here. Because something's bubbling up here. That ETF news is people hyped in a way I have not seen over here in a while. Previously, it was all meme coins, right? And suddenly now, it's Solana NFTs starting to cook. We got to keep a close eye on here. Again, we're not seeing this anywhere else. We're not seeing it on Ethereum. We saw it a little last week, just a little bit. What's really interesting too, guys. Yeah, dude, I hope those are good flips too. Abso-freaking-lutely. Okay, what's really interesting is with this latest news from the Pudgy Penguins, which is new blockchain, the Frame blockchain, right? Now called Abstract Chain. This is now that third pillar under Igloo Inc. We got Pudgy Penguins. We got hey, Joe Biden. What the fuck is my problem today? we got Pudgy Penguins, we got Overpass IP, and now we have Abstract Chain. Okay, this would normally be gigabullish for NFTs, and in a little way, it was for Pudgy Penguins. In a little way, like Pudgy's rock, they got almost up to 11 ETH. But do you think we get any kind of sustainable run over on Ethereum in the NFT ecosystem when, hello, I think those Pudgy Penguins are moving to another blockchain, right? I'm assuming maybe that's not how it's going to work. Lucanets gets provenance, he gets it. But I think right now nobody knows exactly how Frame, or I should say, start calling it Abstract, but how that plays into this ecosystem. Where does that fit in this NFT space? Luca on an interview on Friday said Frame, Abstract, is going to be the biggest layer 2 blockchain, period. Bigger than Blast, bigger than Base, bigger than Polygon, the biggest layer 2 blockchain. What does that mean for Ethereum NFTs? If you got Luca Nets, who is the Ethereum guy, that's how I think of Luca Nets as the ETH NFT guy. I do. He wouldn't pigeonhole himself into that. I don't think he would, man, but what does that mean for this ecosystem? I think that's why we're not really seeing this stuff rip yet. And maybe we don't. Maybe we do. Maybe this all moves independent, and to some degree it does. But why do we see Solana NFTs cooking on positive news and ETH NFTs not really? Well, it's because the positive news over here, in theory, pulls more liquidity out of the Ethereum blockchain, out of the Ethereum network. And the Solana ETF news is doing nothing but bringing it in. Huge difference. Huge freaking difference. Man, not great. Not great for your ETH NFT bags because you got these charts going in opposite directions. To me, this makes ETH trend down, right? ETH, yes, we got those ETFs coming, but Solana ETFs pulled the wins right out of that sale, right out of those sales. ETH, I don't want to say it, man, but the ETH NFTs are in trouble. Our ETH NFT bags are in trouble. Yeah, it's time. Oh, dude, I need a Fudah theme song. By the way, Lemon, do you pronounce it Fudah? Or are you pronouncing it like Hudah, Fudah? I think it's got to be Fudah, right? Yeah, I need to make a song. I got to put that on my to-do list this week. I'm just going to use Suno or something. Oh, hang on. I'm going to try that live. Okay, hang on. Clearly, there's no structure here, man. All right, hang on. Let me get logged in. We're just doing it live. We're going to do our song here. Sorry. But, cool. Got it. I love it. I love it. I agree. I actually do agree. All right. Almost ready. Okay. Create. Do I got a subscription? I think I made a subscription. Okay. So we'll make it like to fit the... let me think here. To fit the theme song here, Chain Reactor. I wonder if I got to make it like synthwave or what. Let's do... maybe it has to be emo. Emo, indie rock song about crypto and NFT trader budding bags. All right, let's try that. Let's see what happens. Might not be good. Probably won't be good, but we'll find out. But yeah, those Sol NFTs are they're a while off. They really are. So we'll see. We'll see. But you cannot deny what's going on in this ecosystem. We got to keep watching for new mints because there's a lot of talk out there too about more new mints coming. Projects who've been sitting on their stuff. By the way, consider this, guys. A lot of projects, and this goes for ETH, it goes for Solana ecosystem, it goes for Bitcoin. A lot of builders out there are I don't even like calling these NFT projects builders. I don't. What do we call them? Grifters. Let's call them grifters. A lot of these, now I'm starting to feel something. A lot of these grifters got their PFPs ready, they're made, and they're sitting on them because they want to dump all that shit when the market starts cooking, right? There's a lot of NFTs, JPEGs sitting on the sidelines right now, waiting for this market to turn around so they can steal your money. It's what's happening. It's exactly what's going to be happening here. Okay, JPEG's on the sideline. When the market turns around and starts cooking, when you start seeing some profitable mints, boom and boom, well, those JPEGs get minted. They are NFTs. They are now here to steal your money, which I can't wait. Take my money. Take it. Watch for these signs. 2 examples last week. Okay. Now I want to do a little digging. I'm not going to get too into this blockchain, by the way. Honestly, like I think we talked about it. There's not a lot to talk about yet until Luca announces some more info. Couple bullet points here, what I'm looking for here. 1, what are the rewards going to be? Because if you got frame rewards earlier this year, you get abstract rewards, and it sounds like it's a token, right? So that's what we're waiting for to hear about. The second thing is a big narrative of the frame blockchain was on-chain royalties, or royalties that were enforced at the blockchain level. We haven't heard them talk about it yet, but I think if that still applies here, will be one of the core driving narratives of this blockchain. So that's what we're waiting for too. Not a ton to talk about right now. Not a ton. So as we get updates there, we'll bring it up. We'll talk about it. Third bullet point. Third bullet point here. Consumer crypto. That's going to be the narrative that takes over this space, as it should. When we talked about, guys, years ago, when we talked about platforms that are much easier to use for onboarding, right, for adoption, you can swap out consumer crypto with that whole idea, right? When we would explain what does mass adoption look like, and we would describe the platforms and the experiences and being able to move your assets here and here and swap without these fees and blah, 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 blah. You can eliminate that whole fucking 2-minute spiel, replace it with consumer crypto. That's what Luca Nets is bringing. Okay, so that's your third bullet point. We got token, we got royalties, we got consumer crypto. When we get updates on any of those, we dive into it. But for now, just know Luca's cooking. Let the man cook. Love that guy. Love that guy. Okay. So now back to Solana. What are these mint at? Yeah, I got to see what these actually minted at. That probably helps. But, dude, if we get another couple mints this week, and I really hope we do. I really, really hope we do. Couple more mints that are in profit this week. Look out, because we did have, believe it or not, a good amount of people who did make money over in meme coins. I'm not one of them. But let's just say enough people. I don't know how many. Let's just say enough people made profits over there, made their bags, ready for the next thing. May still be meme coins, but I really think that NFTs, I know we want them to cook. I know the builders want them to cook. God, I said it again, builders, the grifters. The grifters want them to cook. All you got is a want on both sides, right? That's all you got is a want on both sides. And now here's the thing. So check this. Oh, hang on. Okay. Call me crazy, but I actually think NFTs are easier to trade than NFTs are easier to trade than fungible tokens. I actually think that's true. I do. I think at this point, people are just begging for NFTs to come back. They're so much easier. I actually, man, okay, this might sound extra crazy. I actually think runes might be easier to trade. I think runes might be easier to trade than fungible tokens like meme coins. Kinda. I kind of think that. Now, not the whole process of splitting up your runes, right? Not all that. That's a pain in the ass. But listing one thing, waiting for it to sell, done. Well, I get having the liquidity to be able to sell on the spot. I get that. But there's something so simple about having one NFT or one bundle of fungible tokens. List it, set it, forget it. That simple. I'm telling you, I think NFTs are easier to trade than fungible tokens. Like fungible tokens are getting kind of complicated, to be honest. Especially as competitive as it gets now, where you're trading in Telegram with bots. The thing you always had to worry about slippage with new meme coins. You actually got to worry about reading charts to some degree. Like fungible tokens are not super simple, especially for a normie. They're simple because they're easy to access. Right, if a fungible token gets listed on Coinbase or Binance, whatever, right, on a major exchange, now that's easy. But I don't know if you get any easier than seeing an NFT on Magic Eden or OpenSea and clicking one or two buttons and you're in, you buy it or sell it. I don't know about this, man. I don't know about this one. Oh my God. Dreams of Lambos now in burning dust. Crypto kings now turn to broken trust. Oh my God, this one might be it. NFTs that were supposed to be our goal. Now they're just pictures getting old. Okay, this is not bad. Discord whispers turn to crying screams. Yeah, this one might be a winner. All these bag holders chasing dead dreams. It's all gone dumb, yeah. It's all gone dumb. Oh, this one might be it. Oh, it's so emo. It's so fucking emo. Yeah. Yep. That might have worked. Dude, I have the best success the first try. Like whenever I make a song on Suno, first try. Dude, that was amazing. Promises of the richest, just plain lies. Now the market bleeds my empty eyes. By the way, Suno got sued. Do you guys know that? Oh, cool. Let's check that out. Hey, Roaring Kitty, what did he buy? What did he buy? What stock? He owns 6% in... yeah, what stock is it? I dig that song. Metal version. I think I like the emo one. Oh. Damn. Damn. Dude, isn't that funny? I just realized they're bots. Or just a couple guys in here pumping. AMC ain't pumping. Are you talking about a token? You talking about, are you saying on ETH? What does this mean? AMC, US. No. Send me a bag, I'll pump it. Send me a bag of AMC, I will pump that shit. Lemon, is this a bot or is this just a couple dudes? Oh, that's a bot, I think. The mother of 12 children TV. Oh my God. It's funny. I never knew how to see bots. I never could tell the difference, right? It's so fucking obvious when you actually just look long enough to recognize it. There's so much content out there. Just bot comments, like all up in the activity, all up in the comments. There's even if you put in specific words, you attract the bots too. It's probably obvious. I'm just so stupid. I never caught it before. Yeah, right? Yeah. AMC going to billions. Oh, okay, they're real deals. Okay. All right. All right, we know Ralphie's not a bot. Is I Am the Best a bot? Ralphie, is that a bot? Is the mother of 12 a bot? In what VC? In what VC, sir? Or ma'am? There's no VC. We're on YouTube, sir. I'm in the VC. You want to come on the show and pump AMC? Hey, this song's fucking awesome. That song's fucking awesome. Anyway, dude, it's not a bot either. Cool. All right, real people, we'll take it. By the way, okay, Suno sued by all these big music groups, right? Because they train their AI model on all these like mainstream songs. They're gonna get fucked. They're gonna get fucked. It's such a good product, and they're gonna get wrecked, man. Dude, totally gonna get wrecked. What a freaking bummer. All right, quick reminder. If you want the Pop Collective whitelist, get it in. Just retweet that bad boy. Drop me your comments. Let me know if you need the tweet again. You got to like and retweet this one. You got to leave a comment in the show here on SlamX over on X. But these are going to be cool. Honestly, like, pretty freaking affordable, too. 0.00055. How much? Let me see. I can't math. You know this. So I'm going to cheat. I'm going to cheat here. $34. $34. I'll tell you this. Here's what gets really tricky. Yeah, dude, I'm literally looking at AMC and I don't see it pumping. Maybe I'm looking at the wrong thing. I see it up like, it was up like 10 cents this morning. It's down right now. Again, unless we're talking about a fungible token, right? Oh, dude, they need their exit liquidity. Yeah, but if we're talking about the stock, as far as I can tell, it's down. If we're talking about like a fungible token on ETH, I think that's what you were saying. Maybe that's different. I will not be your exit liquidity, sir and ma'am. I won't. I'll be Lemon's exit liquidity. Lemon, you tell me what to buy. I'll buy it. But I will not be your exit liquidity. Okay, I see AMC on ETH is up like 11%. Yeah, okay, that's got to be what we're talking about. Hey, it does look pretty nice right now. Not financial advice, but that looks pretty nice. Lemon, what do you think about this? Lemon's our TA guy. Lemon's fucking awesome. What do you think of that? I'm not gonna lie, I like it. I think that looks good. Man, real talk. Hope you got a moon trip right here, coming right here. It looks good, dude. So why is this moving? Is this Roaring Kitty related? He's GameStop. What am I talking about? I am trying to figure out the Roaring Kitty thing. I can't remember the stock he got. Oh, what the hell was it? 6% of this company. Chewy. It's Chewy. There it is. Honestly, that was a good reminder. I did want to bring this up. Yeah. Chewy. I'm not going to pull that up. I don't care. Yeah, very cool. Appreciate that, Lemon. Okay, all the way back to fungible tokens versus NFTs. I'm going to stand by what I said, and Lemon, totally right. Just the fact that you can go buy Solana so easily, and NFTs, you got to play the floor. There's a lot of like maneuvering with it, and still, I think it's so for like. I'm trying to think where this would apply. Your normie of normies, fungible tokens easier. Not pure degenning though, right? Pure degenning, that's way fucking harder. You're like mid NFT trader, a guy who's like half engaged, half not, comes and goes, all that stuff. There's something so damn simple about here's my NFT, here's the prices now, let me drop it on the floor kind of thing. Again, I know you can do that with fungible tokens, but there's something so simple, dare I say so pure about NFTs. I miss it. Maybe it's it. Maybe I'm just feeling nostalgic, man. Like, I miss it. I miss the NFT trading a lot. Like, a lot. To some degree, it was just easier. And I'll tell you, you know what it probably is? As I'm thinking about it, I think it's just like my comfortability with it. Like, NFTs for me, for sure, are easier. I understand the market. I understand collectibles way more. Way more than I understand fungible tokens in those communities. Although, guys, it has just become so damn clear. If you're trading fungible tokens, you gotta be over in Telegram. Have to be. Dude, I love this. Spicy stuff. Love it. Okay. If you're taking anything away from this show today, guys, anything, it's got to be two things. Do not sleep on Frame. Do not sleep on Abstract Chain. All the same thing. Do not sleep on Abstract Chain. You should probably be following it. I will definitely be keeping you updated here. But disruptive, what other words could I throw at this? Because this is going to be a lot of things. My belief in Luca, there's probably nobody I believe in more. That's including the Bored Apes, who I love. I love Garga. I love Gordon Gunner. I think those guys are fucking awesome. So I believe in them. All mistakes and all along the way, mostly when they were not around. But I don't think there's anybody I believe in more than Luca. I think he's just proven himself over the years here. So do not sleep on Abstract. More than that, stay very on top of Abstract. Find your ways to get in that ecosystem. Hopefully you get your rewards. I hope you're going to get that. Personally would love a little Pudgy exposure. But Abstract, keep that top of mind here. And the same goes for Solana. In general, Solana NFTs. We have to watch this. We got to be vigilant. We have to be on top of this ecosystem. The next couple weeks, super important. If we continue to see these run, Mad Lads, by the way, were like 105 soul floor. Just absolutely cooking this weekend. If these continue to cook, if we continue to see new mints that do well, it might be go time. It might be. Really hoping so, of course, but it might be. And I'll tell you this, honestly, I don't see any great reason to focus on ETH NFTs. I'm not seeing it. I don't see the draw. And especially, again, because that blockchain, I feel like that does pull attention out of this ecosystem. So we'll see. Blur is not going to kickstart this. Blur is basically bleeding buyers and traders. In fact, OpenSea beat Blur for top marketplace last week. OpenSea reclaimed its throne as the number one marketplace. It did. It's crazy. Oh, hang on. I should double check that. I kind of wonder if Magic Eden... No, I think it was OpenSea. I think it went OpenSea, Blur, Magic Eden. We're talking ETH specifically. So, we got to watch this. Guys, Milady hit another all-time high over the weekend. 5.8 ETH floor. But I am not seeing where the life comes here. It feels like... This is shocking to me. My prediction was it would not be NFTs on Solana. It would be NFTs on Base, art NFTs on Base, and it would be NFTs over on Blast. That was my prediction. That's where we would see action. Might be way wrong. And I'm always happy to be wrong, guys. In fact, when I'm wrong, I will tell you I'm wrong, and I'll put it front and center because I want to make sure that we're on the right path always. So I think I was wrong here. I think it's Solana NFTs that are going to cook. And it's simply because ETFs bring in liquidity, but in a way that maybe the ETH stuff doesn't. I'm not sure. To be honest, I think we got to wait and see how that plays out a little more, and it's very close. Yeah. And that's what's interesting, Cosmos. Totally right. And it is that until they get it. Like, as stupid as that might sound, they lack it, meaning there's a need for it, and it tells me, like, I cannot fathom Base goes poof. Period. So I think it's just a matter of time till one of these is established. Now the question is it a collection? Jesus. What is this? Huh. Question is it a collection that is already minted, or is it a collection that's yet to come out? We certainly got to keep our eyes on this ecosystem too. Have to. That floor almost up 2x here. Yeah, so Base is going to get it. Base is going to get their PFP, like their iconic collection, right? But yeah, you're spot on. It's so new. It's just a matter of time till they get that. But they'll get it. We got to stay on top of this stuff. No doubt, dude. No doubt NFTs cycle back and they cook, and it's going to be freaking awesome again, like it's going to happen. So let's do this. Let's stay on top of Base. Let's stay on top of Solana. And nothing in my mind has changed about Bitcoin. To me, still the ultimate flex right here. The ultimate. So we'll keep on top of that too. Good shit. Again, slow week, slow month last month. Entering the slowest time of the year, basically. The next couple of months. Here's something interesting to consider too. This is what we'll end on. Okay. I'm going to go full screen again here because this might be important. Might be. Okay. Take a look at trade profits. And I'm literally going to look at this live with you guys. I don't know the answer to this. Okay, beginning of the year, 31 mil, 22 mil, 98 mil, 21 mil. What are we looking at here? 100, 200, 200, about $250 million in profits. Interesting. Okay, hang on. Last year, I'm basically looking for the first half of the year. Last year, negative profits. There was only 1 month in the first half of last year with positive profits. What about 2022? $500 million. So we got about $1 billion right here. We got about $1.5 billion. Let's say $1.25 billion in profits in 2022. And then 2021. Damn. Yeah. Wow. Point there is, second half of the year, guys, people start thinking about loss harvesting. It's a little early to be talking about it, but honestly, we got to get ready for that. Second half of the year, that starts to get in people's heads, especially as we get deeper and deeper into the year, right? Are we going to see that this year with so little profits anywhere? I think this was our... Well, let me double check last year. Last year was worse. Last year was way worse. Do we see more dumping this year? Is it possible we see a lot more loss harvesting this year than we did last year? In theory, I would think we didn't see any last year because there was no profits, right? There's very little profits last year. And ultimately, guys, this space is so new. I don't know if you can use the historical trends. I'm not sure if you can. To some degree, it helps you form a plan, right? It gives you some things to watch for, but we don't have enough historical data to really know yet. And especially with the way this space evolves, it's hard to know. And especially with stuff shifting between NFTs, fungible tokens, right? It's really hard to know, but it is something to watch for. Do we see a bigger... I'm debating if I want to say seller's market, but do we see more selling towards the end of this year, the second half of this year, because there was more profits early? Something to watch for. We'll see. All right. Let's see. Base for the meme coins too. Yes. Meme coins should cook over there. I'm not going to write off Blast yet either. Like at all. At all. I will end on one of these new songs. I'm sorry, dude. I like the song. Oh, it's fucking awesome. Yeah. This is how we'll go out. Anyway, guys, appreciate you tuning in on this Monday. I'll be here all week. 4th of July included, man. We don't take breaks. We don't do that here. All right, we got the afternoon show coming up at 4:30 p.m. Eastern time. That'll be right here on SlamX. Going to join Henry the Grape, the freaking fantastic Joe. I'll pull up their socials eventually. I'll get those in front of you. Guys, make sure you reply to that tweet of the show right here on SlamX. If you want to get the whitelist, you got to drop your Discord name and you got to drop your Bitcoin address. That's all we need. Got a few spots to give away still. Follow me over on X. You can find me at Hudah_idiot. And then finally, fam, after the afternoon show, we got the final show of the day. This is the Little Noun Show hosted by English, Cardno, and myself. This is a Spaces over on X, guys. Talking the market, talking what's happening in the past week, what's coming up to be looking forward to. You guys are welcome to come up, shoot the shit, talk all that stuff with us. Hope you do. It's always fun chatting with you guys. That's right. Today's show, sponsored. That's not the right one. What do we get? We'll do this. Brought to you by AMC, the hottest new fungible token over on Ethereum. You want to make money? Damn, I can't even lean too hard into that. Sounds bad. Anyway, guys, have a great afternoon. We'll see you.